excited to be back joining you guys right here in the village. So, welcome to the village.
Welcome.
Welcome back, y'all. So, listen, guys, we have some exciting news that we want to share. So, be sure to stay tuned so that we can tell you guys what the village is all, what we've been up to. So, again, guys, let's get ready to go back to school. So, we're excited. Some of you guys been back to school already. So, hey, congratulations that you went back to school. Please let us know how your first day of school and your first week was in the comments. But again, guys, welcome back to the village. Let's get ready, set, go. Back to school, that is. Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm speaking it into existence. Okay, I am ready.
Well, hello everyone. Again, welcome to the village. I am Dr. Roz, CEO and founder of the Village Leadership Group, where we coach teachers to identify their leadership skills, maximize their strengths, and reignite their passion for teaching and learning. Why? Because we want to build collaborative school cultures. That's right. We're talking about professional learning communities. What are you guys doing to make sure that people are working collaboratively in your school? So we're going to talk about it today, share some strategies and tips for building a high impact, high functioning PLC. But again, our focus is on let's get ready.
Let's get set
to school.
And you're so excited. You forgot to introduce me back to the family.
Coach Williams, welcome back to the village.
Hey. But yes, I'm so excited. I have been missing doing these lives. A very restful summer break, but we are back.
Yes, we are back. So we need to get ready, set, and go back to school. So we got to get our minds right and refocus and get settled in so that we can go back to school and have a successful school year. So I want to know, Coach Williams, what have you been up to? How was your summer break?
Oh, it was good. I'm still kind of in the middle of it, but so far, so good. Did a little bit of reading, did a little bit of prepping some stuff for the village that we'll talk to y'all about later, and just enjoying family. Awesome. What you been up to? What you been doing?
Woo, girl. Well, we've been busy with the village.
Yes.
So that's one thing. But then, like you said, just being busy, spending time with family. Also, reading a book. We did finish, almost finishing up our 40-day prayer challenge, Draw the Circle. So that's one thing. And then I have some other books. I have Principal Cafale's book on equity. So I definitely want to finish that up. But it's just so many other great things that I've been doing. I'm trying to wrap up before we go back to school. So again, guys, what have you guys been up to this summer? Was your summer break productive? Were you intentional about self-care? Because that's another thing. We had some goals for our summer that we're going to go out and exercise, lose some weight, drink more water. So did you accomplish your goals? Let us know. I know for me, I didn't get outside as much that I wanted to because we had some hot days. And I'm like, I'm not going out there.
Yes.
But I did get some opportunities to get outside, enjoy my hammock that I love to do.
The famous hammock, right?
Yes. All right. So again, we're trying to get ready. Now, when you're getting ready, when you think about track, we've been watching the Olympics.
Oh, yes.
And they say, on your mark, get set, go. So when you're getting ready, you're getting into position. So we want to know, what are you guys doing to get in position to go back to school? One of the things, again, that I know Coach Williams and I are doing are just trying to make sure that we're organized so that when we do go back and we're supporting teachers and working with that admin team, that we are prepared. So going back and just getting more organized. So Coach Williams, what are some things that you're doing to getting ready?
And I'm so glad you asked that question because honestly, when I'm getting ready, I'm actually in like a reflective mode too. I'm thinking
Mm-hmm.
about some of my successes from last year, some of my limitations, some of my challenges. So that reflection piece is really big and key for me as I'm getting ready. That preparation, thinking about, what possible changes. Last school year, we were thrown into it and we had to kind of figure things out. So taking what we did last year and kind of trying to foresee what those things are going to be. Um, we talked about this before, even how that preparation is going to look for our teachers, for our students, and for the rest of the staff.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah. So getting ready again, you got to get your mindset ready. So just like
Mm-hmm.
you said, my mental state, just making sure that I'm emotionally ready to
Yes.
working collaboratively with the staff and the admin and with the students. So we just got to make sure that we are ready. And I like what you were saying too about being reflective
Yeah.
because again, when we're looking at different strategies, we got to kind of get through the weeds and making sure that we are focused on the key strategies that we want to use. There's so many things out there that people are saying you should try this tool,
Yes.
try this online platform, try this, online curriculum. This will engage your students, but we have so much, but we do need to narrow it down because we don't want
Mm-hmm.
to be overwhelmed. So I like what you're saying. Think about what worked last year, and how can you modify some things to make it better for this school year? So
Right.
again, I love that. Let's be reflective and narrow our focus. So good. All right. So guys, again, we've been busy. And there's so many things that we need to think about for this upcoming school year. So we want to know what's your focus for your
Mm.
school? For all of the principals and leaders, have you already identified your theme for the year? Or maybe you've identified some of the big rocks or different focus areas for your school. I know a lot of principals are working on the professional development calendar or different things that you want to focus on. And we want to hear from you guys. Are you focusing on social emotional learning? Are
Mm.
you focusing on diversity, equity, and inclusion? So,
Illusion.
what is it that you're focusing on? So, Coach Williams, what are some other topics that folks are thinking about right now?
Like we said before, that learning loss. How
Yeah.
do we kind of address that, because that's the elephant in the room, and
Hmm.
still give our students the necessary skills that they are going to need to be successful for this school year and preparing them for the future. That honestly, I'm really trying to wrap my head around it now because, as you know, my focus in math, that's something that is key. Our students talk about, or our families actually talk about all of the stuff that their kids don't know. How can we bridge the gap to what they do know, that prior knowledge? So that's going to be one of my big focus, to bridge that prior knowledge and make
Hmm.
sure that we can cover that learning loss, but still move our students forward.
Awesome, awesome. So, for those of you who are joining us again, we're getting ready to go back to school. So, let's get ready, set, go back to school. And we're excited. We've been on vacation, so we have been coming live to you guys within the village this the whole month of July. So, starting now in August, we will be live on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, again, continue to follow us on Facebook and Instagram so that we can continue our discussions and interviews about education and leadership. Today, we're just catching up because we haven't been with you guys for a month. And so we just want to let you guys know what the village has been up to and trying to, think about what we're going to focus on for this upcoming school year. Because
Yeah.
again, there's so many things out there that, is causing us to really like pull our hair out because we don't know how to narrow it down. And we do not want to overwhelm the teachers. We don't want to overwhelm the students or the parents. We really want to be intentional about what we're focusing on for the next school year. So we talked about looking at our students, looking at their data, and really thinking about where they are so that we can meet their needs. But again, the
Right.
first priority is making sure that everyone's okay because we have gone through a whole pandemic. And there's so much stress and
Yeah.
anxiety. around coming back to school. So again, we want to think about the social emotional needs of our students and our teachers. So
Yes.
one of the things that our leadership teams have to think about is that we have to focus on the stress level and anxiety for our students and staff. What do you say about that, Coach William?
And you know what? That's such a hard thing to balance. Like you said, a lot of people experience loss in just different ways. So going back, dealing with loss, dealing with, like you said, the different pandemic, your safety. And then as educators, we are very giving. And a part of our personality is really to engage with the students. How do we still do that and still be safe and keep your distance and wait? It's going to be a lot. As the leaders in the building, we are going to have to set that tone. Um,
Mm-hmm.
that's just how it is. The students look to the teachers look to the leaders in the building on how are we taking care of ourselves? How are we supporting the teachers as well, different staff members? A lot of times we get a lot of different mandates. And as leaders, we have to figure out that school culture. Does that mandate, how am I going to work that mandate into our school culture to make sure that it's beneficial and not add that extra stress onto the staff already?
Right, right, good. So you talk about school culture. So that kind of lends
Uh-oh.
itself to our exciting news. So within the village, we're all about developing teacher leaders and also serving our teachers and making sure that they have the tools and strategies they need to be successful, especially when we're talking about building a professional learning community. So the
Drum roll.
drum roll, please. We, the village, like I said, we've been busy. So we've created a course for our teachers that they can use. Yay! They can use straight out the box with
Straight
their
out the box.
team.
Wait, do they have to do anything extra?
Right. Everything that you will need to build that professional learning community is within that course. It comes with it. And you're going to get your presentations, your resources, your downloads, everything you need
Everything.
will be within those 3 modules plus bonuses. Listen, you're going to want this course.
You're
It's
gonna want
all
it.
about building high functioning and high impact teams so that we can function as a professional learning community. We want to build collaborative teams. Now, the good news is that when this pandemic first started, we did that. We came
Yep.
together, we supported one another because we had to. And our teachers stepped up to the plate and they were awesome on being
Mhm.
innovative and really collaborative. So that's what we want to continue. And again, going into this new school year, we want to provide resources for our teachers so that would kind of alleviate the burden, the extra burden of trying to figure out different strategies and resources
Right.
for how to build our teams.
How
So
to
while
make
you're
it
looking at
professional.
curriculum, while you're looking at data, when you're going to your professional developments on social emotional learning and all these other things, you don't have to worry about how do I structure my team. And
Hmm.
we're going to give you those tools. All right. So again, you want to join the village because if you officially join the village, you have the first access to registering for the course. Drum roll again. And if you join the village and you register for the course before October 1st, guess what the cost of the course will be?
How much?
Free.
Say it again. I don't think they
It
heard you.
will be free. That's right. All of the modules, all of the resources, the downloads, the presentations, and all of the special links and different things that's going to come with it will be absolutely free. So, calling all principals, instructional coaches, mentors, teacher leaders, department chairs, you want to join the village so that you can get that access to that course and you can register and start for free. But guess what? This is not just for the department chairs. Mm-mm. We want all of the teachers to be engaged in this work, okay? Because we want everyone to really understand the foundations of building a collaborative team, that professional learning community. So again, click on the link so that you can join the village. Now, if you're saying, well, I already joined the village, well, good, because we're going to give you that information. So make sure you're checking your emails because we're going to already send it to you so that you can register before October 1st, and your whole team, your whole department can take advantage of that course for free. Then
Hold up,
after
you said it's
October,
for how much again?
free 99.
$3.99. Woo.
You can't beat it. Now,
Can't beat
listen, if you are a principal and you're saying, oh, Dr. Ross, I want that course for my whole staff, you can. So just make sure you join and we will send you the information so that you can sign up and you can have all of that information for your teachers for free. So again, let's talk about some of the things that you're going to learn within this course. All right, so I need to make sure my executive producer is ready so he can click on those banners. All right, so the first thing that we're going to talk about is starting with your why, okay? So you have to know your why. We're going into new territory because we're finishing with hybrid distance learning and many summer school, all this thing, and we're transitioning. I don't want to say back to the normal because it's not normal, but we're going back where we have increased the number of students that will be in our schools. So there's some anxiety, but again, we need to really reflect, like Coach Williams said, and really think about our why. Why do I want to be a teacher? Why do I want to be a teacher leader? If I'm a department chair, why? If I'm an instructional coach, it all goes back to your why. Okay, so again, you really need to reflect and think about your why, not only for yourself, but you need to think about your why as a team. Because when it gets tough, you need to go back and decide, why are we working together again?
What are we doing here?
Right.
I know those December blues.
Exactly. So you need to make sure that you are clear about your team's purpose, your vision, and your goals. People do not like meetings that waste their time. No. So when people say, oh, we have to work together as a math team, as the 7th grade team, as the 3rd grade team, people are like, oh, I don't want to go to this meeting. It's going to be boring. It's not going to, be effective or meaningful. So why should I go? So if you make sure that you are intentional about each meeting and how it aligns to your team's purpose and your goals and your vision, then people will be more inclined and engaged to, with showing up every week or once a month or however often you guys meet. So make sure you are clear about your team's why. All
exactly.
Right, Coach Williams.
I was just going to say, through our modules, they'll be able to really develop and get to the essence of their team's why, which is going to drive and actually motivate you all as you push through all of this work.
Yes. And we can't tell them a little, everything that's in the course, they got to sign up for it.
I'm an NDA.
Right. And then the second thing that you have to do, and that we're going to talk about and within the course, is leveraging our strengths and building a strong team.
you said it's going to be good again? Leveraging our strengths?
Yes. We all have strengths. So we want to focus on our strengths. And many of you have taken the Gallup's assessment to find out your top strengths, or you have, signed up and clicked on the assessment for your compass points. So whatever type of assessment you have taken, you want to make sure that everyone on the team really understands their personality as a leader, as a teacher, as a team player, so that we can leverage our strengths and know how to delegate the work and work together. So you need
that. No, but that is so key. Team. Yes, when you are working together, a lot of times, you have some of those dominant personalities, but you can't be intimidated by, what you offer. So leveraging your own strengths, seeing where you really fit, how all these pieces fit together.
Yes. Now, my strength is connectedness, my top strength. And so you said all the pieces connect, and that's just one of the things I love with it. That's one of my strengths. When I'm working with a team of individuals, I can look at everyone's strength and see how we can all work together and work
Mm,
collaboratively so that we can have a greater impact on our students' achievement, but also on each other as far as building
right.
our capacity as teachers. So that's so important that we have that we build strong teams. All
Sounds
right.
like the village.
Right, exactly. And then number three, the third thing that we're going to talk about within the course, again, this is number three. There's three modules plus some bonuses that we can't tell y'all about right now.
India.
So the third thing that you need to do is develop leadership. So
Mm,
teachers are leaders. Y'all know we say this all the time within the village. Leadership is a mindset, it's not a position. So this course is not just for the team leaders, it's not just for the instructional coaches. It's for all teachers. We believe that all teachers are leaders. So
yes.
again, you need to develop those leadership skills. All right. So, Coach Williams, what kind of leadership skills are we talking about? And don't give it all away.
You're
But
making
what
me
are
nervous.
some of the leadership skills that we're going to discuss within this course?
Ooh, can I say that? I'm gonna say the D word, data.
Mm,
I
that's
don't
good.
even know if I should just stop there, but everyone knows about how data is so important. And as a leader, you need to know how to analyze that data, how the different types of data. Is it formal, informal data? How, what are you going to use that to inform? So, am I saying too much? Can I say a
No,
little?
no, no. You're good. You're good. You're
See, y'all,
good.
I'm nervous. I'm trying to give y'all a little
Right.
preview
I don't
looks.
want to have to beat you up. All right, and then one of the things too that we're going to talk about in the course is, giving feedback, and
Mm,
that's so important as leaders. We have to be able to give each other feedback and hold each other accountable as well. If we're setting goals and we're monitoring our goals and our progress, we definitely want to be able to give effective feedback and receive feedback. And what do we do with it? And then we have the little thing called courageous conversations, like
ooh,
how do you communicate effectively with your teammates? And so
yeah,
that is so important. Again, these are just some of the tools and
just a little bit.
skills that we're going to talk about. We're talking about building leadership skills. So again, guys, these are the three focus areas for our course. We want you to sign up by joining the village, and we're going to send you all of the information to register before October 1st. So register by joining the village, and then we'll send you all the information. And guess what? It's free. After October 1st, will not be free. It's longer. Okay, guys. So again, we want to know what you guys been up to for the summer. Did you meet your goals for the summer? And also, what are you guys looking forward to for this
Mm,
new school year, this upcoming school year? What are your focus areas? What are some things that you're going to do to build that collaborative school team so that y'all can have a greater impact on your students? All right. So
yeah.
again, thank you so much for joining the village, and we look forward to continuously having this conversation on Tuesday and Thursdays at 6 p.m. Coach Williams, tell them again why they need to join the village.
Because this is where it happens. This is where this is where you get to network and link up with other teacher leaders. Provide your expertise in the village or learn from someone else. Guys, like I said, this is where it happens. You want to join the village. You want to say that you were a part of this. Trust me. Okay?
Exactly. It takes a village to build strong leaders, teachers, schools, and communities. So join the village. We have been working so hard during our break to provide more content, more resources, more services to our teacher leaders, because that's what we're all about. Again, teacher leadership is a mindset, not a position. So stay tuned. Okay, we have so much coming for you guys. And again, see you on Thursday.
See ya.